Hello, scholars. Well, we're going to go on and work on page 70 of lesson 10, where we're focused on long I spelled I-G-H. But we're also going back and pulling in some of the E-I-G-H, because sometimes people interchange those. But we know which one's what. Let's sing our song and make sure. E-I-G-H, 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 A? Yes, that's right. I-G-H, 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 I. I-G-H, 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 I. Excellent. Keep those jingles in your head, and you'll be able to spell those words correctly forever and ever. That'll be awesome. All right, so let's take a look at our top part. This little top part in the blue thing says freight, because this is the A, and this is the I. Don't be afraid if you have to write that down. Help you remember. It's okay. Use what you need to make yourself successful. All right? Freight or freight. Freight, remember, you can put freight on a ship, a plane, a train, and they can haul it somewhere for you. It's a good or a product that you can haul somewhere. Clothes, furniture, toys, cars, all freight when it's being shipped somewhere. And fright is like, I'm scared. So fill in the blanks with the right word. The loud blank train. Ooh, this should be a key word right here. What kind of train hauls things? You're right, a freight train. The loud freight train gave us a fright. It startled us when it whizzed by our house. So let's go ahead and fill in those words together. Freight. See it, say it, hear it, spell it. Feed your brain 4 ways. All right, let's begin. F-R-E-I-G-H-T. Freight. The loud freight train gave us a freight. Spell it, see it, say it, hear it. F-R-I-G-H-T. Gave us a freight when it whizzed by our house. Did you notice there's only one letter difference? Fright. I add an E to it, and I get the new word, freight. You see how sometimes that can be confusing? But let's not confuse us. Let's us work on it and become smarter than that part of the language. We can do it. I have faith in us. All right, the rest of the page is using the pattern words in this table. These are the same words that are right here on the first page of our lesson. The pattern words, the words that follow the pattern of I-G-H, to answer all of these questions below. We did something similar to this last week, so I know you can do it. All right, let's take a look and see what we have to do. Find words that have 2 syllables. So, 2 syllables. Let's try the first one. Sigh. Nope. How about side? No. Even though it's got 2 distinct vowels in it, all we hear here is the D sound. So it's just one. Side. If it was id, if we said side, that would be 2, but we don't. We just said side. Let's try might. Might. No. All right, how about brightest? Brightest. Yes, 2 syllable. Brightest. The EST makes its own syllable, so we're going to write brightest right here. You ready? See it, say it, hear it right. And if you want to, you can put your finger up there. And so you don't have to keep scanning for it with your eyes. You can mark it. All right? So brightest. Let's do it. B-R-I-G-H. G is the rule breaker. T. And then I'm adding suffix E-S-T, which just means it's the brightest. Nothing can be more bright than the brightest. It's the most. All right, I'm not going to check it off because I think I'm going to use these words more than once. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blanks here. 2, 4, 6, 8. So 8 and 7, I got 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 24, 26, 20. I got 29 answers, and I only have 15 words. So I know I'm going to be using some of them more than once, so don't cross them out. Hey, look, if I look down at the second one, I could have been filling them in at the same time, because this is find words that have only one syllable. So when I found out that sigh only had one, I could have been writing it down there. Should have looked ahead. But it's okay. We'll write sigh there now. S-I-G-H. So I've got sigh, side. We said it only had one too, so I'm going to write it right next to it. S-I-G-H-E-D. Now you can look for all the 2 syllables first, and then go back and look for the 1 syllables, or you can fill them in at the same time. I wish I had thought about that before I got to the 4th word. But you know what to do now, so you can do it. Whichever way you want. Find all of the 2-syllable words, then all of the 1-syllable words. We have 2, 4, 6, 7 2 syllables, and 2, 4, 6, 8 1-syllable words. Let's go on and see what we have to do in the 3rd section. Find words. Ooh, here's the key word. End with EST. So I can look for those words, and I see, no, there's an ED. Ooh, there's an EST right there. So I'm going to write brightest again right here on this 3rd question. Brightest. See it? Say it? Hear it? Spell it. Feed your brain 4 ways. Through your eyes, your ears, your mouth, and your hand. Get it in there. Brightest. B-R-I-G-H-T-E-S-T. Brightest. All right, so we're looking for 2 syllables, 1 syllables, words that end EST. Find words that end, there's the key word, end with the long I sound. So the end has to be long I. So this is where it might come in handy to close your eyes when you say the word. See if you hear long I at the end. Let's try it with the first one, sigh. So close your eyes and say the word sigh. Sigh. Ooh, I. That one ends with long I. It's the sound. That's what we're looking for, the sound. So sigh is going to go right here. See it, say it, hear it, spell it. We're feeding our brain sigh and brightest a lot. S-I-G-H. But I have to start here and work my way through the words, right? Well, let's go down and see what we're going to do for number 5. We know this is end with long I. Find the words that, here's the key word, end with I-G-H. T. And with I-G-H-T. So it looks like I can kind of look for those. There's 2, 4, 6, 8 of them. Sigh doesn't have a T. Side, nope. Ooh, here's an I-G-H-T. Might. That's what I'm looking for. I-G-H-T. So I'm going to write it right here. Might. You ready? See it, say it, hear it, spell it. M-I-G-H-T. M-I-G-H-T. And there's 8 of them. So keep looking for the I-G-H-T. And the very last one on this page, find a word that has D. That's the final sound. There's the key. There's only one of them. Final sound. I'm not going to do that one for you since there's only one. I know you can do this. 2 syllables, 1 syllables, and in suffix est, which means the most, and with long I sound, so close your eyes and listen for it. We found one of them. You only have to find one more. And that end with I-G-H-T. We found one. So look for the I-G-H-T at the end. And then a word that has D. That's the final sound. I know you can do it. And until next time, go out and do great works.